Hi, I'm Nina with Avid Armor, and today we are going to do a walkthrough of how to get started with our A420 vacuum sealer. When you open the box, the first thing there will be is your manual. You'll want to keep that handy just in case you need to reference it in the future. The only other thing that will be in the box is the A420 vacuum sealer in the styrofoam. So we'll just go ahead and take that out. All right, once we have the sealer out of the box, we're going to locate the power cord, which is located on the back side, and we're going to unwind it. And get it plugged in. All right, once you have it plugged in, you're going to want to locate the power switch located on the back side and turn it on. And you'll hear the beep. The sealer does come with a sample bag roll as well as roll storage and a bag cutter. So you'll want to go ahead and open up the roll storage area, locate your roll, and then we're going to place it under the bag cutter to make our own pre-cut bag. So you'll pull out your desired length, lower your bag cutter, and then use the cutter to slice all the way across the roll. And now you'll be able to make your own custom sized bag. So we're gonna go ahead and lower the lid since we're done with that. So before getting started, it's important to run a warm-up cycle to make sure that your seal bar is nice and warm so you get a good seal on each of your bags. So we're gonna go ahead, the lid is already locked down. It's displaying the ready on the display panel, and we're just gonna go ahead and press the seal button so that way it can run a seal cycle. And once it's complete, you'll notice that the display does show complete. All right, so now that we've warmed up the sealer, we're gonna go ahead and make that custom bag. So we'll open the lid. And whenever we're making just a seal, the only thing that's important is to make sure that the bag is laid across the seal bar. There's no need for it to go into the vacuum channel since we're not doing an actual vacuum. So we'll just lay it right here. And then we're gonna go ahead and close the lid and make sure that it locks, both sides of the lid lock. So 1, 2, and then we'll go ahead and just press the seal button. Once the seal cycle is complete, the machine will beep and the lid will release, and now we can go ahead and take it out. Now you have a nice seal all the way across the bag. All right, now that we have our first bag made, we're gonna go ahead and make our first vacuum seal. So we're gonna grab our product and place it in the bag. And then it's important to make sure that you line the opening of the bag in the vacuum channel. So it's right here in between the gasket. There are these little holders that will hold the bag in place so you can do more of a hands-free operation. So we're gonna place that right there. We're gonna lower the lid, make sure that it clicks on both sides, and then just press the auto vac and seal button. Once the cycle is complete, the machine will beep and you'll see the display read complete. We're gonna go ahead and open the lid, and you'll have your first vacuum sealed bag ready for storage. All right, now we're gonna run through some of the features and functions of the A420. The sealer does have a dry and moist setting. This is for your seal time. So if you're sealing something with a little bit more moisture, you might wanna select the moist just to make sure you get a good positive seal. The other item is the gentle and the normal cycle. Most items you'll do the normal setting, but the gentle is if you just want to seal something that's a little bit more delicate and not put as strong of a vacuum on the bag. The A420 also has a pulse function, which allows you to control the level of vacuum that you put on a bag. It's specifically handy if you have delicate items. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use a pre-cut vacuum sealer bag, and we are gonna use the pulse function to make sure that we don't crush this avocado. So we're gonna place the bag in the vacuum channel just like you would a normal vacuum cycle. You're gonna close the lid, make sure it's locked down, the ready is displayed, and then you're just gonna manually press the pulse button until you achieve the level of vacuum. Once you feel that you're at an adequate vacuum level, you're just going to go ahead and press the seal button and your bag will be sealed. Once the cycle is complete, the display will show and you can remove your bag. The A420 also has a canister function. It does have a secret trap door over here on the side that houses your vacuum hose. So we're gonna go ahead and take that out. All right, we'll go ahead and grab our canister, and you're gonna take your hose and connect it to the accessory port that's located on the control panel of the A420. And then you'll go ahead and stick the other end to your canister. And then you'll want to make sure that your canister is on the seal mode so that it does get a good vacuum. And then all you have to do is go ahead and press the canister button and it will do its thing. Once it's complete, the machine will beep and you can disconnect your hose. All right, the last feature of our A420 is gonna be our marinating function. You're gonna need a vacuum canister. We're gonna use our Magic Vac marinating canister. You can use any vacuum canister that attaches to your vacuum sealer. You're also gonna need your hose. So go ahead and attach your hose to the control panel or to the accessory port on the control panel and attach it to your canister, and then make sure your canister is on the vacuum setting. With the marinating feature, it's going to put the canister under vacuum for on and off cycles of about 1 minute each for a total of 5 times. So the process will take about 6 minutes and then you'll be done. You'll have your food item completely marinated and ready to go. One of the really cool things about the A420 is if something's not quite right, it will tell you what is wrong. So for example, if you are trying to vacuum seal and you don't have the lid locked down quite right and you try to vacuum seal, you're gonna get an error message telling you to close the lid. So that means you need to lock down the other side of the lid. The other warning message that you might get is the water message. That means that your vacuum channel has filled up with too much liquid from vacuum sealing and these sensors are detecting it, and the sealer will completely shut down and not allow you to run a vacuum cycle until that water is cleaned up. Thank you so much for watching. That's it, and I hope this helped you get started with your new Avid Armor A420 vacuum sealer.